rotation rear on a 9-inch super light Douglas wheel. The fronts are 27 by 12 by 10 Outlaws, so very small wheels, very light wheels, high flotation. And the inside tires are just my 31 Outlaw skinny wides on double B-locks. So yeah, my feet are barely in the water. It's pretty nice. Some second gear. You can tell it's floating because it's not turning up any dirt, just bubbles. It's actually faster in two-wheel drive for some reason. I'll show you how stable it is. You can rock it a lot, front and back. And it's really stable. It's quite impressive. See what it actually takes to flip it. I'll get ready to hop up. So I'm standing with both my feet completely on one side board, and it's stable. This is definitely something you don't want to try with a Can-Am or anything but a Honda, really, because they're too heavy. You'd have to put, 3 tires on each end. I mean, Can-Ams, you probably break an axle just 2, so wouldn't recommend trying it. But yeah, it works great. The best way to steer is to lean. If you want to steer right, make the right tire sink, and you'll go right. You can spin a donut like that pretty effectively. It's actually quite maneuverable. I'll show you if I can turn around just this creek right here. Also, you can start Hondas in gear, in case y'all didn't know. Wheel drive and two-wheel drive. So as you can see, it's chest deep here, and this is how well the bike floats. You got about probably 25% of your tire out of the water in the front, and probably 35% in the back. Pretty impressive. You can see my rear diff, my axle seals are floating completely out of the water. It just bobs like a cork. So winch, batteries up here. The fact that it floats this well is awesome. These tires are super high flotation. I have the inside tires at 5 psi and the outside tires at 10 psi, so pretty high psi, but very, very floaty. We'll go try it out in the mud though. See how I can climb on. I'm climbing onto it from, just under waist deep height water. Let's see how stable this baby is. It's more stable than a jet ski. Notice it trail riding because they're not touching the ground, and I've got them balanced pretty well. Nastiest hole out here. It's also very deep because of all the rain. Mud is much more dense than water is, so this bike without the dualies floats pretty well in mud. As you saw in my suicide ride video, I went through the entire hole completely level, never even touched the bottom, just floating it. So it's probably going to float way too much in here, and because of that it's not going to get any traction, but it might just paddle across the top of it too, so see how this goes. Four-wheel drive engaged. So it's obviously completely floating, like I thought. But yeah, it's going pretty good. Let's try second gear. $20,000 side-by-side on portals with 32.5-inch Mambas can't go through. And I pretty much just went through it in two-wheel drive. It goes really slow, but it'll go through just about anything with the dualies. That is hilarious. This hole does have more water in it than when I got the side-by-side stuck. We got some rain, but still, pretty impressive. I'm gonna try going back through it the other way. Cut such a wide rut, it's absolutely hysterical. Man, this is cool.